Hey guys, what is up? It is Nixter28 here, and I am back with another NFL playoff video. Today I am going to be analyzing and predicting the AFC and NFC championship games for the 2018 NFL playoffs. The first matchup we're going to be looking at is the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Foxborough. And the second matchup is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings in Philly. Alright, let's start off with the AFC Championship game. The Jaguars taking on the Patriots in Foxborough. So the Super Bowl will be through Foxborough again this year. And the keys for the Jaguars coming into hostile territory, their number one key is going to be their number 2 ranked defense in the NFL. The formula for them to win is going to be rushing for and dropping back into zone coverage, like I have heard on ESPN and Sports Illustrated. Other teams have used it against the Patriots. For example, the Broncos and the Jets and the Ravens have used this defensive strategy to beat the Patriots before. The Jacksonville defense is also going to have to pressure Brady, force him to get rid of the ball quickly than he intends to, and that is going to be huge for the Jaguars to get their offense the ball. And as for their offense, they're going to have to run the ball a heck of a whole lot with Leonard Fournette. He's going to be a huge asset in this game. And when Fournette needs a rest, they can throw in T.J. Yeldon, who's also a solid running back for them. And another key, which I mentioned in the last video, was Bortles making big throws, and I'm going to specify that being 20-plus yard throws. He's going to have to make those 20-yard or more passes. He had a 45-yard pass last game. He made a couple of those, and that is going to be huge for the Jags to exploit this New England secondary. As for the Patriots, their keys are going to harken back to last game. They got to get the ball to Rob Gronkowski. He's nearly unstoppable to cover. We'll see if he is in this game or not. Brady's also going to have to get the ball to Amendola. And the Patriots are going to have to exploit the Jags defense by running up the middle with Dion Lewis. That's the one weak spot in their defense, so they're going to have to utilize that. And as for defense, they're going to have to force Bortles to get rid of the ball and make stupid mistakes. And that defense for the Patriots is going to need to get some stops. In my opinion, in this game, I think the Jaguars and Doug Marrone and Todd Coughlin have the formula. They have what it takes to beat this Patriots team. I'm picking the Jaguars 31-27. I know it's kind of a shocker of a pick. It's an upset. Most people would pick the Patriots, but I am going with the Jaguars. For the NFC Championship game, we've got the Vikings taking on the Eagles at their house. This is going to be kind of an interesting matchup, too, just like the last one. I didn't mention that, but the last matchup and this one are very interesting matchups, to say the least, because I believe the quarterback is not the main key in this game. For either one, it's not the key. As for the Vikings, Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen are going to have to get the ball from Case Keenum, whatever way possible. There was a Sports Illustrated article about it. That's going to be a key in this game for sure. Just like what SI said, they're going to need the ball no matter what. Yes, they will. Diggs won them the game against the Saints in dramatic fashion. He's going to have to help them win the game again. And Adam Thielen's going to have to make some catches as well. Also, the Vikings are going to have to use their run game to stay balanced. They've got 2 solid running backs that they can be using. As for their defense, they have the number 1 ranked defense. Just like the Jags, they're going to need to use it. Use it to its full potential. Get pass rush on Nick Foles and play like that number 1 defense. For the Eagles, on their defensive side of the ball, they're going to have to get some tight coverage on these Vikings playmakers and pressure Case Keenum, because he's not the greatest quarterback in the world. I mean, he's shown lots of improvement this year, but that's what the Eagles are going to have to do, is pressure him as much as they can. For their offense, Philly's going to have to sustain drives, try to get some long, drawn-out drives. utilize their playmakers. Specifically, Alshon Jeffrey is going to have to play a bigger role in this game, along with Zach Ertz, their tight end. Jay Ajayi is going to have to get 20-plus carries in this game, and Corey Clement will definitely be a factor in the running game as well as the passing game. He's vultured touchdowns away from Eagles running backs all year. So, if the Eagles can sustain some long drives, have some balance on that offense with the run game and to open up the pass game, Philly will be good in this game. However, I think the Vikings defense will be too much for the Eagles in this game, and I have Minnesota winning 23-17 over the Eagles, and what that means is we're going to have a Jacksonville Jaguar Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl in Minnesota. So the first home Super Bowl ever will be taking place against the Jaguars and the Vikings, if my predictions hold up. So, yeah, I think that'll be very interesting, and I'm excited to see what happens in these championship games. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.